Hi guys, leash walking is the first thing you teach your new puppy. So most of the people end up having a dog that don't walk properly on a leash, and that's because they don't know how to teach proper leash manners. And today I'll be teaching how you're supposed to teach your new puppy the proper way of walking on a leash, because in many cases it's the dog owners who create without knowing, who create that bad behavior. This is a very young dog. It's a 3 months old German Shepherd puppy. It has never been taught how to walk on a leash, and I'll use that opportunity to teach you how to walk your dog properly on a leash, or how to train your dog to walk properly on a leash. So in most cases the dog will try to pull, and that's not what you want. You want the dog to walk with a loose leash. When you start walking your dog on a leash, many people, this is the long way of walking your dog on a leash, because as you can see the dog is pulling, and this is not what I want. So without knowing, if I encourage this dog to be doing this is the incorrect way of walking your dog on a leash. So what I want the dog to be on my side, and once he pulls, I want him to understand that right away he's doing a wrong thing. And what I'll do is that I'll pop the collar, just a gentle pop, and then I'll let him walk. The idea here is that once you pull, we are not going, and you need to wait. So anytime I pop, he's supposed to know that he's pulling, and he needs to keep up with my pace. You see, this is not what I want. I don't want the dog to pull on the leash, and to rectify this, I'll need to teach this young dog that pulling is not allowed. So once you pull, we are not going. So I stop and I pop the leash. This is very normal because you've never been taught to how to properly walk on a leash. So, but I need to stop this as early as possible. So once I start maintaining this tension here, I'm simply teaching this dog to be pulling the leash anytime we go for a walk. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the dog understand that it doesn't need to feel this tension here. The leash need to be loose. You see the way it is. This is the way it's supposed to be. With this, supposed to be loose. So we walk. Good. Once it pulls, we stop and we wait for the dog to start behaving. Again, this is a young dog, so I need to be very patient with this dog. He has never been taught, so it's up to me to make him understand slowly by slowly. No, that's not allowed. So if the leash is loose, we are going. But if you have a tight loose, we are not going again. Remember, you need to be very patient with your dog. Young dog, you need to be very patient. This will be a process, but eventually the dog is going to understand that anytime the leash is loose, that's when we walk. Good. That's the correct way of walking on a leash, the way he's doing right now. Good. So we just need to practice. We turn, and then again, this is the correct way, and then I'll wait for him to pull. I'll make the necessary correction. Good. Until the dog understands that the leash need to be loose. Good. And remember guys, always be patient with a young dog. This is what I want. No tension on the leash. Good. Again, and start going forward. I'll make him keep my pace. Good. And guys, this is the proper way of walking your dog. So it's still very early, we need to practice, but this is what I want. Good boy. So many people end up having a dog that doesn't know how to walk on a leash, but actually it's not the dog that has a problem, it's the dog owner who created that problem to start with. Good. It's still a young puppy. Decided to take a poop. Good. Let's go. Yes. So guys, that was all about leash walking. How you need to learn how to walk your dog properly on a leash. So keep following our channel, subscribe, and you're going to learn so much more about dog training and dogs in general.